Today, we're talking to Kwame Leo Lillard and Mr. ACason3, a participant in the Freedom Rides. And of course, Kwame, let's see if we can allow you and Mr. Cason over the last few minutes that we have here to sort of talk about some of those images and some of those events or personalities that you think would be of some interest to our audience. Let's start with you.
Well, first of all, the festival this year, it was right during the gas shortage time, and there wasn't as many people, but the people who came, about 20, 30, 40,000 people, enjoyed it because of the new layout. But of note were 3 conversations I had with 3 different set of black teenage boys. I'd say they were 14, 15, 13, 12, 16. 3 different times, 3 times a day, I got the same conversation. The conversation went like this: Mr. Kwame, we like the festival. And they would say, it's not long enough. Okay. And I'm thinking they mean there's not enough street vendors. But they meant it's not long enough. So I'd say, well, we can't make it 4 days. They said, no, we don't want 4 days. I said, well, what do you mean? We want a whole week of festivals. A whole week? I said, my goodness, why? They raised their shirts up. So you see where our belt is now? Well, our belt is where it's supposed to be. Okay. Except when we leave here, we can't leave it here. Okay. Because we got to pretend like we're thugs. But out here, we can be strong black men. I want to cry, Mr. Brother Haney. It's like our boys feel they got to be some hardened criminals when they leave. But the only time they can feel like a black man and a black respectable man is at the festival. That means we got a society that almost demands that they be criminals. And the only time they can be people is when they come to our festival. Now that's what 3 different set of kids taught me. And it hurts you to realize that that's the kind of environment that our kids feel they got to fit in. They got these images they got to portray. You know, and that's an indictment on us. We've allowed the media, we've allowed Hollywood and music to say this is who defines a black man. You know, if he ain't tough, thuggish, and got gold in his mouth and a gun in his hand, he's not a man. Okay. And that's what the movement did not do. We didn't transfer the vision of the movement. And now you got Barack coming. Hopefully that will restore what a black man is. Okay? And that's the beauty of the whole thing. Okay. And you know, you look at the movement and the Freedom Ride movement, and you say, well, what happened between 61 and 91? Those 30 years. How did we go from we shall overcome to drive-by shootings? You know, what was the gap? What was the disconnect? You know, so the festival needs to always push that envelope, saying what should we do as a community to heal, and that's why we picked the theme, heal the hate in 2008. We had supposed to bring flip-flops, not for the kids in the U.S., but for the Haitian kids from the hurricane. And in Jamaica, the Haitian kids get scurvy in their feet because they're barefoot, and when they get cuts, the intestine, the worms go into the skin. So one lady brought in 100 pair of flip-flops. So sometimes you wonder, maybe we don't ask each other to step up to the plate, to look at the higher goodness in all of us. And maybe we need to concentrate on that more than we have. And the festival, again, showed that people will donate. They will show their altruism and their goodness if you ask them.
And of course, Mr. Cason, have you had an opportunity to deal with many of these young people? In terms of your experience, what have been your experiences, and what have you tried to convey to them?
First thing I mentioned a while ago, that when you're angry, like when I came here, when I came back to Tennessee University in '89, I mean, my parents had my money and everything, you know. Here I'm feeling good, you know. I'm going back to summer school. I get in line, go up there, and they say you expelled. But I couldn't, you know, I mean, and here were a whole lot of kids behind me here, you know, looking on me. Would make me feel like I was, you know,
an outlaw, an outcast.
But I didn't have to get angry. I did not curse. I did not fuss. I didn't go to a bomb. I didn't go to no shotgun. I went and talked to someone who I could respect, that was Reverend Kelly Smith. He was I mean, he wasn't my pastor, but he was overseer.
Good.
I went and talked to him, and then, you know, he talked to me, and then we because he was like a father to all of the Freedom Riders. And then I said, we need to integrate. In the meantime, After we integrating here in Nashville, Tennessee, a lot of people don't know this. The first place we integrated was the Paramount Theater.
Okay.
The second place we integrated was Walgreens
All right.
downtown. So after they did this, I'm going home. I get arrested on the train. Sure enough, it's 30 pieces said. And